So I ran into a problem recently in one of these stages in the daily content for the Tower of Shadows, and I just wanted to let you guys know what that was. So, you know, I was doing my thing, I was logging on, doing my daily content. Most of the time I've been able to just smooth sail through all the top stages of the towers without no problem. Some of them will give me a hard time or not, maybe it might take me a couple tries. But there was this one specific stage yesterday that I can't get into now because it reset, that I was not able to do, and that was because I did not have the right unit for it. And because I didn't have the right unit, I was not able to clear that stage properly. Now, when I first started the game and I started seeing that they were releasing a lot of characters and we had a lot of variety in banner options and stuff for what we can choose to pull from, I was wondering in my head, like, you know, we got a lot of characters. I know we're gonna need some different characters for some stages or whatnot. You know, some of them are gonna be situational and niche, and I was right. And this is the time where they were going to implement that. I was wondering how they were going to implement that and basically make us use other units and get us off of the very strong characters that we have built, or just characters that are just strong in general. And like I said yesterday in Tower of Shadow, that event actually made me pull out this character right here, which I honestly didn't think I would need to pull out unless that niche of where I needed to go against some tanks and have them not be able to guard and counterattack. She literally makes them go no and not be able to do that with her passive, which is beautiful. So I could have either gone this option, or I could have gone with a archer, which honestly they have not implemented anything for me whatsoever to use archers at all. I've been able to just basically smooth sail through the game without no archer. In the beginning of the game, they give you this guy called Brown. You know, I got him, I play with him for the beginning, but once I started getting SSRs and stuff, I started, you know, I put him to the side. But now it seems like you're gonna have to go in your bag of tricks and pull out units and other tools that you're gonna need necessarily for some of these stages. Now again, if you didn't have the SSR unit that I was lucky to pull, which was Casey, right here, they still made that stage possible for you to beat the stage. Because it was 3 guards and they were all just guarding each other, and in order for you to stop guard, you need to put the slow debuff on them, and rangers have a bunch of slow debuffs, even some healers and even some other units have slow debuffs. In that stage you're going to want to utilize a lot of units that have slow. So even with Lohanis, right, I was actually tempted on unlocking his ability on unlocking the slow from his ability so I can be able to pass that stage. So now the game is actually starting to force your hand a little bit to switch up the strategy, go ahead and use up some units. And honestly, I am loving it because, you know, using more units, using new strategy is always a good thing for the game. It keeps it fresh, keeps it new, and you get to use that character, honestly, that you've been wanting you to use, but haven't really had the chance to pull out and use them just because the other units you have are just that much stronger, right? I still would have been able to do that stage even if I didn't have Casey, because I would have just go inside my bag of tricks and work with what I got. And there's plenty of SR, even R units that have that slow ability. You'll just have to do a little bit of, you know, digging and find some debuffs and find some people that you can build up that have that. So yeah, I really like that the game is actually implementing that now, and I'm sure later on in the game that's going to get further amplified even more. I mean, now that we got Abyss, this is also forcing your hand to use a specific unit, specifically a typing, because you're going against a singular boss for 12 turns and you're going to want to hit him as hard as you can for those 12 turns, and he's also going to hit you as hard as he can to take you out, so you won't do as much damage to him, but you want to do as much damage so you can climb up these charts right here. They're starting to definitely emphasize that, and I'm really digging that. So now, you know, we can not feel like, okay, these are the units we have, I'm good, I'm set. No, you're actually gonna have to go in your bag of tricks and level up other units and pull out other tools for you to be able to use in certain stages and events that are going to be coming up. So good job to the developers on that. They're doing amazing with that, and I just wanted to say that, and I'm really enjoying that. And with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take on the tower, and let's go ahead and try to take on floor 13, guys. Okay, so this is the team I decided to bring, guys. We do have some barricades here that kind of defend against us, so we can just take on 1v1s and stuff, so we can just actually set up to have it like that. But right now I'm actually gonna go in and do the attack buff, and we should be fine to do that. And we'll have Carpet here in front of these guys. Next, we're gonna have Charlotte just attack this guy here. We do have the elemental advantage here, guys, which is really good for us. He's still hitting really hard, even though he has the elemental advantage, right? But I think we should still be able to take him out here. We're gonna make sure we take him out, so we're gonna go ahead and do this here. Boom, we took him out. Sorry for the quite bit of lag here, guys. Okay, and so we got this dude coming up here hot and fast. I don't want to send him out by himself, but we do have an extra range here because of the buff we took, so let's go ahead and do some damage from afar, and that should be good for us. Now, do I want to stand around Sigrid to defend him? The answer honestly is yeah, why not? We'll defend everybody this way, and then we'll just proc defense on everyone here, and hopefully we should be good. We do also have the magic immunity with Gabriel as well, well, magic buff. So he's attacking us here. He did no damage to us. We are looking good, guys. We're looking good. The assassin's coming in. He crit us, barely did any damage. We are looking really, really good, guys. He's fire element. Also, guys, make sure before you go into these battles, you set your elemental advantages, like in the direction where they're coming from. So if like this guy, the green, was coming up to us, I had my fire unit down there, so he had to take on my fire unit. So I'm pretty sure you guys knew that already, though. So let's go ahead and just do some damage to this guy now. Let's proc this here. Give us our more of a defense buff. Probably should have just went for the dual attack since I already had the defense buff. Boom. Very nice here. We'll take this guy out here with a double attack, which should be more than enough. Alright. We have enough heals to heal up our Gabriel here, which we are fine. And then we can actually go ahead and drop these guys' defense downs because they're all stacked up in a row. Very nice. And we can go ahead and attack this guy. Nice, we got the crit, and he's basically out of here. And now they get a turn here. Let's see how this goes. Gabriel did have to tank a bunch of damage here, so we'll see how she tanks this up. But she did get crit a lot last round, so boom. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Gabriel just a tanking machine, man. Oh my god. But she is getting really low though, so we gotta start taking out some of these guys. You see, if I had an assassin, I would have been able to jump these barricades and then take on this dude with Charlotte, but we don't. So we're just gonna try to take on this guy. We don't have the elemental advantage, so we're not gonna do much, but we do get a nice crit. So it seems like this stage emphasizes elemental advantage because these guys are not taking much damage unless you have the elemental advantage here. So I think that's like the little thing to this level is elemental advantage is becoming very key now. I think we'll be able to take this guy out here. Oh, when he attacks us, we'll take him out, but I probably should have went for the AoE heal. It's kind of getting a little scary now. We are getting pretty low. But yeah, these guys are pretty tanky. But we're going to go ahead and keep whittling them down little by little. Okay. Alright, and we're just going to end our turn here. We could attack this guy, right, and do a little bit of damage, but Gabriel's already tanking up mostly everything, so I'm not going to have her attack anything. But that was a good heal from her passive. Very much needed and helpful. Okay, do a little bit of damage there, not too much. Yep, good crits, took him out, and he's gone. That's good. So now we can actually focus for Charlotte to come down here and take this guy out. But the thing is, he's water, right? Okay, here's my plan. I'm gonna come down here with Charlotte and start doing damage to this guy. We won't be able to proc our double attack, but we do get the extra turn, which is very nice for us. I'm gonna stay here so he cannot have no way of going in. So I'm just not gonna move at all. I probably should have just done the ability that makes me do my ranged attack. But now we're gonna move him here and attack him here. And even though we have the elemental advantage, it's still doing a lot of damage to us here. Boom, 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 good crits. And for An assassin, this guy's doing a bunch of damage, man. And then Sigurd has his ranged attack, so we'll be safe and we can attack this guy from here. Very, very nice. But it seems like our range abilities do a lot more damage than our melee abilities. We're gonna proc this, and then we're just gonna heal everyone with him here and get some dispels if we had any debuffs on us. Well, I think we're fine. We're looking good, guys. Okay, there's his attack. All right. Oh, this is bad. The switcheroo. All right, so we can almost take this guy out, but we need a crit here. But first, let's work on this guy here. Let's work on this guy here. Okay, 490. We're not doing much damage. So there's definitely something, an advantage I give them where they're not taking too much damage at some point. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to move them back here. And I'm going to drop their defenses here. Gabriel, we got the kill in the back. We're going to move Carpet here and just take this guy out. And then all we got is just one more dude left. We're going to come out here so everybody can get a piece of this guy. But this, for some reason, this mage is super tanky, guys. I don't know what it is, but he's super tanky. But we finally took him down, and that is the 13 floors, guys. So there you have it, guys. We took out the 13 floors, and we were able to get the max currency for our shop, and we were able to get this currency, which is going to be very, very especially important in the challenge content when we start doing it. Another thing I want to emphasize, guys, is if you're not able to clear all 13 floors, don't stress out about it. Just do whatever it is that you can and then go from there, right? If you can't do max disadvantages and go all the way to floor 13, lower it. You know, you can try floor 11, floor 10, floor 9. It's better to do it and get some currency so you can buy stuff at the shop than not do it at all. You know what I mean? So just take your time with it. We have plenty of days left, right? Like I said, just do what it is that you can and don't try to force and try to do some content you can, because to be honest, even me sometimes, even in the last floor, some days I have a struggle with, because it's just the floors are just really, really hard. And yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. So, but it is doable if you sit there and take your time and, you know, try to figure it out. But, you know, it's okay if you can't do all of max floors. Also, make sure you guys like the video. If you like the video, subscribe, share this around. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Jada. I'm out. Peace.